This was a fantastic submission from YouTube user Water Bucket, but the A is a 4 instead of an A. So it's Waforder Bucket. And Waforder Bucket comments on our videos frequently, a big fan of our show. And they took the time to create the Food Buffet Report Bingo. And when I opened this and I saw this, I laughed because Waforder Bucket looks like they really spent a lot of time analyzing multiple episodes of our show. In fact, they wrote in their email, "It took many hours of toil, blood, sweat, and tears. I now have arthritis and a herniated disc from sitting in my chair. My mind is fatigued from watching and rewatching multiple episodes along with in-depth analysis." But you know what? They did an amazing job. Let's go through each item. So the first one is AI-generated description. I honestly thought that nobody would ever notice my ridiculously long and very blatantly AI-generated descriptions in the videos. If you're a fan and you're watching this, you should go back and look at the descriptions because I had AI work very hard on those. So thank you so much for noticing them. The next one, you're just going to laugh the whole time, right? That's pretty good. I like that. You just laugh the whole time. I'll do all the talking. Unless you have something to say. I mean, you haven't spoken this whole episode, which might be making you feel really strange. Are you okay? I'm just checking in. This is a check-in.
Yeah, thanks. I'm okay.
Okay. Mentions other social media. We do this frequently. I don't know. Is this episode over? I would say that one of us asks that 75% of the time. So definitely a good one. As the person, myself, who edits each show, it's a lot of work to deal with Bill when he swears. Lately, it's been happening more often, and I always have to censor his swears, so that's definitely a frequent one. Do you want to do the next one? Top right corner.
Can't see it. Carnivore diet mentioned.
Yes.
God, when that's the irritating. Go ahead, mention it.
No. I want you to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about it. That's the whole thing. I don't want to talk about the carnivore diet.
I thought you would want to make fun of me. Like it's a perfect opportunity. I'm giving it to you on a silver platter to make fun of me, and you didn't even take the opportunity.
You don't have any silver platters.
Okay.
Do you?
You got me there. You're the silver platter guy.
Now,
okay,
the carnivore diet, that just snuck into I don't remember what episode that happened, but somehow Aaron snuck it in. He snuck it into the show.
And I'm telling you, the episodes about my carnivore diet are the top performing episodes on the history of the show.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't you want us to do well here?
Not really.
Okay, next one. Bill moves out of the way of the background when you're trying to show something specific about the buffet. But lately, in the past few episodes, you've been completely disappearing.
Yeah, I don't even know how this works. I just touch my glasses and I have such a camera that I'm gone. Hey, hi!
Bill makes a snide comment.
Snide is such a good word.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just how Aaron and I communicate. There's plenty snide things to say about him. So what can I say? I do what comes natural.
Now the next one, Aaron dry laugh. At first I thought this meant me laughing at very dry humor, but then I realized it's when I laugh and I almost wheeze when I laugh because some of the things that you say make me laugh so hard that I do this thing where I wheeze. So I think that's what they mean. I actually wish that I didn't laugh so much.
Yeah.
You're really good at not laughing when you make a joke, and that's
Yeah.
something I aspire to.
Yeah. Well, keep hustling. Keep the
I
dry laugh
I'm
going.
gonna I'm gonna give you the ones with the smallest type. You can read the next one.
Tangent unrelated to buffets. Well, yeah. I mean,
What would our show be without tangents unrelated to buffets? That is what one would call a cornerstone to
I
our
thought
show, are the tangents.
I thought you were going to say corner scone. She's like corner scone.
Bill brings up his business.
I haven't done that at all in this entire set of episodes. Sometimes I do. If it makes sense, I'll try to
Yeah.
do it, but
I think every time that you've done it quite tactfully because there is definitely a connection between your business and the subject matter of this show. But that's not why we started this show.
no. We
No.
started it to do for dry laughs and tangents.
Yes. Questioning buffet business practices,
And we don't really have any right to do that.
especially because most of these buffets, if not all of them that we talk about, we we never even go to ourselves.
No. But if they were close enough, if there was like an entire like a buffet village where you could go and just hit all these buffets, I would go. But they
Well,
do have a lot of different unique practices. That's what makes it such a good and fruitful piece of content because the buffets are endless in the amount of things that we can observe and look at and talk about.
and I also want to remind everybody that as of now, as of this episode, since Bill and I started this show, we have not seen each other in person. We haven't seen each other in person since the summer of 2019, and we started this show in the summer of 2020. And we have not seen each other in person since then. But when we do, we're probably going to go to a bunch of buffets together.
You're going to be fatter probably when I see you.
No, I'm going to be fatter after I leave you if I eat the way you do.
That leads us to the next one, Bill.
Well, I can insult you right back.
Free space for free space.
I
And
think it's just so fantastic and creative that the free space contains the cutouts of our heads from the first few episodes. That's just so brilliant. So brilliant. I love that. Very, very nice. This was just so well done. I really love this. Aaron's TV is on.
it's on.
So I'm not like a lighting guy or a visual effects guy. Like I'm not really good at that stuff. And I put the TV on,
No,
but
don't say that. Don't say that.
what?
Don't say that.
No, but
Don't
it's
say.
always look, it's always blown out.
Yeah.
So you can never see what's on the TV. Like what if I can't even
Oh, there's that stupid ladder. God, that ridiculous ladder. God,
I
I forgot about that
deliberately
fucking thing.
I deliberately hid that from you because you used to make fun of it so much in the first part of the when we first started the show. The ladder used to be behind me, so I moved it over there, out of frame, so that you would stop making fun of it so much.
Just think, I can just see you. You brought it home, like my ladder, and you set it up, and you put like this plant will go here, this one will go there. Each rung of the ladder has a little trinket on it, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah. Today on the TV, and most times on the TV, I have the Venice Beach live cam on YouTube. I have it on all the time because it's amazing people watching.
Hello? Yeah, I'm doing a show with Aaron. Mhm. Okay. 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 Sorry.
Buffet is Chinese. Yeah, I guess this one, buffet is Chinese, was the most anticlimactic one for me.
I like it though, because it's a
Sometimes the buffet is Chinese.
buffet has strict rules. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
them do. There's apparently a lot of bad that goes down in buffets, and therefore the rules. No sharing, no wasting of food. These are all things that have, when buffets first started, we didn't need these rules, but some bad eggs have ruined it for other people by, and now it's a lot of these places are on lockdown like that, and you got to pay attention and you got to read the rules.
Aaron speaks slowly and deliberately. Some people love it, some people hate it.
The way I look at it, as long as you get a reaction out of somebody, it's okay. Good or bad, doesn't matter. You've still caused that person to be like, I hate him.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. I would like to think that the people who continue to watch this show appreciate all of these characteristics on this bingo card.
It's like a buffet. You can't just go there and eat one thing. You're everything's there, and like our personalities. You know, I've grown to hate you sometimes, but what else? What's the next one? Aaron critiques plate of food.
Yes, critiques plate of food. I mean, if we're not going off on some tangent, then yeah, we should be critiquing a plate of food.
And that's how we started. That's all we used to do.
When we came up with this idea, we realized that the plates of food that the person who's eating it, the way they put it together, is very different from the way a chef would put it together in the kitchen. And most of the time, it's ridiculous looking because we don't know what we're doing. We just know how to eat the food.
Yeah, just stack things that shouldn't be stacked on top of each other. There's no rules.
Abrupt ending.
It just comes from getting
Exhaustion.
irritated with each other and tired
Yeah.
and tired
Yeah.
from the constant work and effort with little or no positive results. So generally we just kind of you're doing it and you're thinking and then finally you're like, ah, fuck it, I'm done.
And an abrupt ending sometimes happens right after Bill has an outburst.
Oh, I sound like I'm like a child on the show. Bill has an
Yeah.
outburst. Yeah, well, they're fun. Outbursts are good, and look, we all have outbursts. I just like to do, sometimes I need to do mine on the show. It's just, I'm not gonna stuff the outburst down just because we're on a very, very popular and professional show.
Fake sponsorship. I mean, who says they're fake?
That's all we have is fake sponsorship. We have no real sponsors.
Well, we try to make them real. Like, you're not supposed to admit that they're fake. But somebody
They,
has
they already, they
this is
already
just
know.
this is just an opinion of Waforder
Yeah.
Bucket that is fake.
I already insulted the show multiple times before we got there.
Yeah. Bill insults the show.
The show has no feelings. The show is Aaron and I. So when I insult the show, most of the insults are directed at Aaron, but I'm also insulting myself.
Sometimes we do multiple episodes from the same buffet. Because I'll go and I'll look at a buffet and I'll look at the pictures and I'll be like, wow, there's like 5 good pictures here of this buffet. So that's when the buffet has been showcased before.
Nobody watches the show. Is that basic? That's us whining on the show about no one watching the show.
The Bill insults the show and nobody watches this show is kind of like self-degradation.
And it's factual because no one does watch it.
Bill, we have over 500 subscribers now on YouTube. But you want to know something? A very high percentage of our episodes have been viewed more than 500 times. So that basically means that people come and they watch one episode and they never want to see the show ever again.
That's okay. I don't care. Bill and Aaron are drinking something. Yeah. I'm not drinking anything tonight. I am hungry though.
Okay. Well, why don't we end this show so that you can go and have something to eat?
Is that true? Are we done?
No, there's one more, I think.
God.
So thank you, Wolforder Bucket, for sending this to us, for making
Yeah, this
this.
is really funny.
Yeah, this
Really.
was amazing. And I would love to see more stuff like this coming our way from you if you're so inspired. If you have a specific creative talent, like if you are an artist and you draw or paint and you can paint like portraits of Bill and I, we'll definitely use that stuff on the show. We don't mind promoting your stuff, your art. So if you make something for us, we'll help you out too with our small audience.
As a sponsor.
Yeah,
You're
a
welcome.
sponsor that's not fake.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been a good one. Thank you. And we'll see you next time.